Welcome to the Paragals and Spooky Banter podcast, the place where we dive into all things paranormal, ghost stories, haunted objects, mysterious encounters, and everything in between. So get cozy, grab a drink, turn down the lights, and let's get ready to chat about the eerie, the unexplained, and the downright spooky. Let's talk ghosts.
Because this is the very first episode, we should probably introduce ourselves. We are Paragals.Ireland, Lisa, Karen, Emma and Serena, and we have been investigating for about 3 or 4 years now, and during that time we've had the opportunity to visit some amazing spooky locations, just like the one we're going to talk about today. In today's episode, we're going to be telling you about the ancient Ram Inn. Take it away, Karen.
So the ancient Ram Inn, it's definitely one for the bucket list.
Yeah.
I do highly recommend it. If anybody, any paranormal team or anybody hasn't been here, get there. It's actually brilliant.
I'll say as we've crossed it off our bucket list twice.
Twice.
No, it is. It's actually really good. So I'm just going to give a bit of history on it. So the ancient Ram Inn is over 800 years old.
Ancient.
Ancient.
You can tell by the crickety floors.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the scariest bit.
Yeah, and being able to see down. So it was first owned by the local St. Mary's Church, and then it became a priest's house.
That's creepy enough on its own.
Yeah, and then it was privately owned until 1968, until John Humphreys took it over, and he made it into a guest house. But after all that, people thought it had a life of its own, so it became a paranormal location.
Because that was one of the first haunting reports on his first night that he stayed there. He was pulled out of bed, wasn't it?
Bed, yeah. He ended up sleeping downstairs because he couldn't stand.
If I was pulled out of bed on my first night in my new house, I'd sell it again.
It'd be sold
Bye.
up for the market the next day.
And I'd have to put one of those signs on the for sale sign, not haunted. They believe it's built on a 5,000-year-old pagan burial ground. So when the rituals were done, they reckon it opened portals to the dark energy, and that's why it's so
Creepy.
And there's
Creepy.
a natural source
Creepy.
of water there as well. Which,
Yeah, there's ley lines, isn't there?
yeah.
It's actually built on what they say the crossroads of two ley lines, and one of them runs through Stonehenge, so they reckon it comes down.
All the power and magic and
Oh,
stuff.
that's
from
cool.
They also say it's haunted by a cat, which will be the mummified cat in the sitting room.
The one that Emma likes to
My
sleep beside.
bestie.
Yeah,
My
it's
bestie.
her nightlight.
It is my nightlight.
With the scrub daddy beside.
Actually, there was a planchette in it this time.
There was actually.
There was too.
Actually, yeah.
So this was our second time in the Ram. We were there last April as well, and I have to say we had two very different experiences.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think the first year we were so overwhelmed and excited to be there that it was kind of just...
We were just in awe.
We were just in awe. Like, we were more interested in kind of seeing the place and taking pictures and experiencing it, like...
Yeah. We went in more open-minded than the second time to actually investigate.
Yeah, the novelty wasn't
Yeah.
as
We were definitely
strong.
more geared up to investigate this time
Yeah.
rather than the first time.
Yeah.
Like even driving into the location, you get a weird, oh my god,
The vibe.
it's actually really creepy.
It feels like the building is looking at you.
You feel like you're being
judging
watched.
you. Yeah.
like I've even seen that the locals don't even walk by it.
Yeah, the vibes are just like, whoa.
So definitely one for the bucket list. I'm so happy we got to do it. I was just, oh my god, I can't believe we have it booked.
Yeah, definitely.
When we arrived there, we actually did our grounding before we went in, and unpacked the car, sat around the sitting room, had an out chat. Me and Serena went off and got
Chippies.
chippies because we were starving,
needed.
to get us through the night.
Fuel, give me fire, give me torch, desire.
Okay.
Copyright infringement.
Cut that bit out.
Cut it out.
So when we got settled and everything and all that, went through our equipment and said what we were going to do, we actually started our investigation off in the attic.
Creepiest room in the whole place.
So fucking creepy.
I couldn't even speak up there. Like I literally.
Even walking up, even trying to get up them steps
Ugh.
is an ordeal to get into the attic in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have warning signs on the
One at a
stairs.
time.
One person at a time.
It's
I have
very
a lovely
quickly.
video of you crawling down on your arse.
Insert clip here.
Post it on
It's
our
not
socials
easy.
later.
It's not easy.
It's not when you're tall.
Because when you go up the stairs, it kind of splits into two rooms. It's one big room, but kind of 2 rooms. I know that's very hard.
You go up the
There's a
stairs,
little
there's like a
hallway.
little square
Yeah.
landing, and then
Yeah.
it splits off
Yeah.
left and right.
But it's still connected, like. So we went to the right side where the bed was. I thought it was quite calm at first, but then for not very long now, but it did change. Like,
But some of the reports from the attic are of like people hearing a little child giggling and playing, but that is not what we experienced
Not
up there
at
at
all.
all.
no.
The complete
very
opposite.
dark.
Like
Yeah.
not at all.
So we set up our equipment. We had cat balls. REM pod was actually across in the other room, and we were all over in the room in the bed, and the REM pod starts going off.
And our REM pod does not go off much, so
No.
when it does go off, you know, there's
It's
something.
freaky.
I think
I
I've
think it
only
went-
heard it going twice.
Yeah.
In the whole time we've had it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or once before.
Yeah.
I think that was the investigation before
In
that it went
Europe.
off in your Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it went off.
So to hear that going off was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We all kind of stared at each other for a minute, wide-eyed.
But was that us or was it the vibrations through the floor? We tapped the floor. It was not the floor.
No.
No.
We do try to debunk our equipment going off, so we know if it's us. or
Yeah,
it's
because
not
we
us.
can be quite skeptical too. Like we're not just gonna go, oh, that was definitely paranormal. Like we like to see.
Just
If
to make
we
sure.
can debunk
yeah,
it, yeah.
especially because the floorboards are so old and like the vibrations do carry and they're a bit loose. We do tap on them and even bang on the table and stuff. And
Exactly.
Yeah. So we decided to do an Estes method. So Lisa said she'd check it out first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just drop the tablet there.
yeah, notes.
So Lisa went to sit over across in the other room, and then myself, Emma, and Serena stayed over on our side so we could ask questions, and then Lisa would shout out the answers.
I was sacrificed.
Yeah, she was sacrificed.
Hardly sacrifice.
Sacrificed.
She volunteered.
Volunteers.
As tribute, which is I volunteer as tribute. So we went and asked some questions, and Nala, you weren't under for very long. This is the first time I've ever actually seen you
That's-
quite freaked out.
I was trying to remember because I was like, sometimes when you're in that, you don't know how much time has passed, and I was like, going, I really don't think. I felt like I was only about less than 5 minutes. Like I was literally felt like I was just under for a couple of minutes.
Like, you were that freaked out, you genuinely thought we actually were going over to mess with you, like.
Yeah, and I know you wouldn't do that in
I know we're
an
not
investigation. Like I knew that, but
Not when you're under it.
yeah,
No,
when
that
we're
way.
actually, I know we mess when we're like on the downtimes of investigations, but I was convinced you were walking around me, or someone was walking around me.
Yeah. No, I've never seen you come out with an Estes method.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I never
freaked
stopped.
out.
I never stopped my
I
investigation.
genuinely thought you were going to cry.
Yeah, you could see it in
Yeah,
your face.
your eyes were watery, and
Yeah,
you were
because
like
I was
shocked.
just at that point of becoming afraid, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to let myself get afraid because then I dropped my guard, open
Yeah.
to attachments and everything like that. So I knew if I didn't stop then, I was going to get afraid, and I didn't want to be afraid.
I was terrified up there. I couldn't even speak.
The most
I was
horrible
frozen.
feeling up there was when you were under and something ran its finger down my back.
Oh, was that when I was
Oh.
under? Because remember we swapped to see if I could feel what you felt.
Yeah,
And you can definitely feel something behind you walking on the floor. And
because the
then-
floor moves when you walk on it, and you
Oh,
can
yeah.
feel the floor moving.
Yeah.
In like you're sitting in a chair, in the dark, and you can feel it moving. Like it's a horrible sensation.
And then I felt something touch my leg, and then I was like, oh, no, I'm out. And then when I came out of the Estes method, the three of you were so freaked. Like, I've never seen you like that. Like, it was mental. And then when you said something touched you, I was like, I think it's time to go.
But there is reports of that, people being touched, pushed, and scratched in the ancient Rome all the time. Like that's a common report from there.
Yeah.
So we did experience one of the common hauntings.
I definitely experienced that. Freaked me the fuck out. I actually wanted to cry at the sensation of it as well.
But it was
It
very
was-
oppressive, wasn't it? It was an oppressive energy up there. It was dark. Like it wasn't.
heavy.
It was very heavy.
It wasn't comfortable.
But it was definitely wanted to intimidate us.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
It
So-
worked.
It worked. Didn't like it.
We decided, right, we've had enough of the attic now. And we moved on. We actually went to the bishop room.
Which is considered one of the most active rooms in the building and one of the most terrifying by other people's reports.
Yeah. But I've yet to see this.
Yeah,
It
same.
was very quiet. when we were there.
I've the last two times because we'll be going back again that we were there. I thought it was quiet in there. I
Yeah.
didn't feel anything bad.
But Serena made a comment when we were there, and I think you're right. You said that he won't talk to us because we're women.
Oh yeah, but sure, we always get that though.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
he's a religious figure, so like, maybe it has something to do with it as well that he doesn't like talking to women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be.
Possible.
And that's the second time we were in that room, and even the first time last year when we were in it, there was feck
It
all
was the
over
same.
room.
Like, we got a few cat balls lighting up, but
Yeah.
nothing.
No responses.
Yeah, no
or
responses on
nothing.
Estes. No.
But there wasn't even like a huge energy in the
No,
room either. Like
no.
it wasn't like sad or oppressive or anything like that either. It was just kind of neutral.
We were all quite drained in there, though. We were
Yeah,
all
we
really
were
tired.
really
You were
tired.
nearly asleep in that chair when we
That's
were in there
true.
this time.
Actually, there's been reports of people falling asleep in that chair.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
actually history of that. And like, we were all just quite muted in there. So even
Yeah.
though it didn't feel like there was an oppressive energy, we were all quite quiet
Yeah.
ourselves, which is unusual for us. Like,
Yeah.
we're usually
That's true.
hyper.
Yeah, and that's where you got that freaky picture of yourself, because you were just there taking selfies of yourself.
I didn't even know how I got that picture.
The weirdest thing about the
That
bishop's
picture is
room
so weird.
was the next morning when we were doing our rounds
Oh, yeah.
to say goodbye. The door wouldn't open. Like 3 of us
Yeah,
tried to
we
open
all
that
tried to
door,
open it.
and it was
4 of us tried to open it.
yeah, it was just wedged closed. We couldn't get back in.
It was literally like someone had come in overnight and locked it.
Locked it. Didn't
We
want
could
us back
not
in
open
there.
that door.
He was probably like, "Oh, I'm sick listening to you. Go away."
You laugh too much. Get out.
And you're fucking singing.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
that
didn't
was
stay,
freaky.
We didn't stay too long in the bishop's room, as got no activity, and
It was
he was
quiet.
being rude and not talking to us.
Rude.
So we moved on to the doll room.
Mhm.
The doll room is absolutely, I don't know what happened to us in there. There's
That
a
was an
clip
experience.
up on our Instagram and Facebook page of us in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Still to this day, don't know what we're laughing at.
We were hysterical.
We just got a fit of laughter.
Like,
Couldn't
we
even
couldn't
look
breathe.
at each other, like.
Yeah.
No. No.
And then we had calmed down, and then I sighed out of exhaustion from laughing, and well, we just took off again.
Erupted again.
Yeah,
But it was a sigh laugh. It was like,
it escaped from me.
you can see it on our socials, as Karen said, Paragals.Ireland.
Yeah, like it was a piss yourself laugh.
Pain in your belly from laughing kind of laugh.
Yeah.
It was
Our face hurt.
It was good. It was good.
good belly laugh.
So when we finally composed ourselves, finally, we did a little EVP session in the doll room. We will be going through our clips and posting them shortly. One of us asked, "Are we going to the witch's room next?" And we actually got a male voice saying, "Get out."
Yeah. And
Actually, that's on our TikTok.
it's on our TikTok, yeah, and we'll put the clip in here for you to listen to as well.
Do you think we should go to the witch's room next?
Yeah, so after our EVP in the doll room, we actually, all of us, went and looked at the door because we thought someone was walking up the stairs coming to join us.
Oh yeah, we seen the like little figure, like flash.
Yeah, either that or they were kind of like, "What the hell is going on in here?"
But I do say that there's shadow figures have been seen a few times, so that's a common occurrence as well.
Yeah. So after the doll room, we went and had a little break. So we had snacky snack, and came up with another plan of action for the second half of our investigation. So we decided after our little snacky break, we went to the witch's room. Now
Dum dum dum.
this is brilliant.
It's my favourite room.
So this is where we did the Ouija board on the the one that's built into the table.
Oh yeah, I like that Ouija board. Imagine
It's nice.
having that.
It's nice.
It's built into your
pretty.
table.
Yeah,
So pretty.
yeah. Imagine having one built into your table anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that wouldn't be allowed.
You don't even own one.
Not
No,
really.
not in the house.
Well, there's about 50 million of them in my Shein and Temu basket. So,
50 million? How many? How many? How many?
well, there's a good few.
You're going to use one at a time.
One hand
And
on
have
each.
twins
One for each
conversations.
Yeah,
Like a DJ deck.
exactly. I'll get 2 each and we can
So
so
hard set to stay focused on one conversation. Never mind fucking 8.
So we did have a spirit come true. We had a man come true, and he kept spelling his name.
We
were
don't.
like, we can't understand. That's not a name, like. And then someone asked, was he spelling it in Welsh? And he said, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were like, yeah, that actually makes sense. And then Serena looked it up, and came up with Douglas, and what's his name?
Yeah, because Douglas was trying to spell his name Deffgdghikd.
That's why we thought it was Welsh, because they don't use many vowels.
It was just a lot of letters.
Yeah. But it turned out he was Scottish, not Welsh.
Oh yeah, because he said he wore a kilt.
He wore a kilt.
And now I'm just thinking he could have been an incubus. Is it incubus is the male one? I have to check. Yes, he could have been an incubus also.
He could have been.
So
Especially
you could have been
as
getting an incubus.
Because he was
Incubus?
very interested in Emma.
very interested in Emma. Oh, he also said he was there for 258 years and he was 47 years old.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Did we establish, was it? Obviously we did establish that he was 47 when he died.
Yeah.
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 He was 47 when he died and he's been there for 258 years.
That's wild.
That's a long
He
time.
said he used to work there, didn't he?
He worked in the area but not
In the
particularly
Ram
in the Ram itself, I think
I
is
think
what
he
we
said
said.
he stayed there or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely took a fancy to Emma.
He did.
He did not like
'cause he
Lisa.
said, Emma, beautiful.
No, he didn't like. No, it's not that he didn't like it. He was just telling you need to be nicer to Emma. Like,
Yeah.
We
Emma is
asked did he have a message for any of us. He said, Lisa. And the message was, be nice.
Be nice. In other words, I'm not nice.
Didn't you get?
I don't know
called
what you
something
were
else?
trying to say there, Douglas.
And then later on he said that he knew Emma and Lisa were sisters and told Lisa to be nice again.
You have to be nice to me, Lisa.
Now, Douglas, this is too much. Too much. I am nice.
Well, when we go on to our next location, we'll tell you what she was called.
I was just bullied for this whole trip.
He did tell us how many people were, like spirits were there. He said there was 26 spirits in the building and 4 people that were alive.
So he
So
was
that was
accurate
us.
with the 4 people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we will assume was accurate with the 26 spirits as well. That's a bit much to think about, isn't it? That there was 26 ghosts
And he
hovering
also
around
said
us.
all our names.
Yeah, he
He
did
did
actually.
say our
Actually,
names.
spelled them out.
He spelled them all out, yeah. That was a really active Ouija board session.
That was really active.
Yeah.
And it's really weird for my name to be called out
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
spelt as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was twice actually, didn't I? Call
Yeah.
your name out in
Yeah.
the attic. Ugh. It's so weird when your name gets called out because you're like,
You get that feeling where your eyes kind of fill up a bit and you're like, oh,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
why are you talking about me?
Oh yeah, he also told us to go to bed at the end. And he was saying goodbye. He spelled out go to bed.
you need us to be quiet as well.
We had asked him would he watch, because he was being nice, so we had said would you watch over us for the night, like,
Oh, yeah.
and he said yeah, go to bed or
Go to
something,
bed.
wasn't it?
Yeah, he was going to watch over you in bed, Emma.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pancakes.
So what was the noise coming from the mummified cat area?
You were beside her on the couch, so you tell us.
She was
Pancakes,
beside the
pancakes,
mummified cat.
pancakes. Pancake.
Side note, if you did get impregnated by an incubus and had a child by it, did you know who else was supposedly the child of an incubus? Merlin the Wizard.
Oh, cool.
Apparently
From
he
Disney?
was. From Disney, yeah.
Where do you think Disney got stories from, Emma?
Most
So
fairy
Disney
tales
didn't
are
make them
really dark and Disney just made them happy.
To make money off them.
So yeah, Merlin was the child of an incubus. Demon child.
How the hell do you know that?
He's a nice wizard.
Research.
Anyway. Anyway,
Segway, sorry.
That's my piece of useless information I've learned today.
You never know when it could be handy.
True. Well, after the witch's room, we moved on to the barn. Because we were stupid last year, we didn't go near the barn because we were like,
I think we were just a
scary.
bit freaked out.
Barn last year as well, it was really unlevel. There was like random stuff on
Yeah,
the
it
ground
wasn't
and stuff.
set
Like
up.
it wasn't set up that we could access it.
It didn't
like
feel
storage.
accessible. Yeah.
And they had the curtain closed over and it just kind of felt more like a storage room than...
We probably
An
thought we weren't
active place.
supposed to be in there. Like,
Yeah, because the curtain was kind of closed.
It was open this time when we went and
Yeah.
they'd kind of levelled off the gravel and stuff and
They
a few
put
floorboards
concrete on
down.
the floor.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
My phone fell face down onto it.
And cracked.
Smashed everywhere.
That was a sad time.
Yeah.
Also kind of why we went in there this time because the ground was finished.
Yeah.
And because shout out time, we saw overnight doing some chair tipping in there, and it looked so cool, and we were like, "Ooh, why did we never go in the barn?" So thanks overnight.
So
So it's all your fault. Emma's phone is broke. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
Elton.
send her a new phone there
I need a new
overnight.
phone. It's your fault.
yeah, I think you should send us all a new phone.
Meet you there next year, okay?
Yeah, with the new phone.
That'd be so cool.
With the new phone.
That nothing would go on because we just could you imagine? That'd be just chaos.
That'd be deadly chaos though.
Oh yeah.
It'd be the best.
It would
The
actually be
best.
carnage.
Yeah.
Carnage.
I'd
What
say
we
we'd get
did,
some responses though.
Yeah.
I'd say the investigation with us and
It'd be
overnight
epic.
will be
It would be absolutely
deadly.
epic.
Yeah.
What did we actually do in the...
We actually
Karen,
did automatic writing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Got a few
yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, so we got another mail through.
Sorry.
Pancakes.
So we got another mail through in the barn. Now I have to say this was a highly intelligent spirit.
Now, this is the one I think was actually an incubus.
Yeah.
On
Now that you've
with
said it.
hindsight, yeah.
Definitely with what he was drawing.
Oh,
He was drawing us dick pics. And then he liked me.
he was drawing us little willy pictures.
Parts of his male anatomy.
He drew up a few times though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
a
like
few
2 or
times.
3 of them, didn't
Yeah.
we?
Do we have the picture still in the box?
I was
It should
looking
be in-
through, and them ones from the barn aren't in it.
I only have the
Only
ones
Scared.
from... No, I have the ones from Scared because I have the haha. You see
I
the
have
picture I put
Anna.
up on...
I don't have the lean
If
one.
we can find the picture,
'Cause I
we'll
tried
post it on our
to
social
again,
medias.
I was trying to show Mammy them, like,
Yeah.
but I only had 1 or 2 pages.
I only have 1 or 2 pages as well.
But we only used 1 or 2 pages in the
Yeah,
barn.
but mine are from Scared because the hat
from
is on it.
Scared, because Anna's on it.
Oh yeah, that was
We're getting
There's
sidetracked.
somewhere.
yeah, sidetracked.
If we can find the picture that the demon drew us, we will put it up on our socials.
Don't give him call him a demon. Let's give him power.
Sorry, if Liam...
His name was Lane, by the way. He actually spelt it out
He wrote
Yeah,
it
it was so
clearly.
So clear.
clearly.
So clearly.
And he was answering our questions, yes, no. Like, he was quite intelligent, like.
Mm-hmm.
And he liked Karen a
Yeah.
lot.
It was Karen's turn this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took a fancy to Karen.
Yeah. I even got pictures you didn't have.
Look, I got no dick pics.
Different
thank God.
forms of communication though.
And he even kept laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was so funny. Cat balls actually went off in the barn as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true
we
actually.
did.
Mm-hmm. And then we moved on then from Liam, and
The incubus
after the phone
incident.
incident,
We won't talk about it.
That which will not be spoken about.
we moved on to the room. What do you call this room with the barrel and the chairs around with the fireplace?
The big room. Where the child burial
main room,
ground is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the bar room.
Oh, that's lovely.
It feels like a bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
with your
that
man
feels like you're
skeleton.
sitting in snug, like,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so we chilled there for a while with Jermaine Skeleton there, with his
I don't really remember that.
feather boa on. Yes, because
We
I
weren't
actually have a
long.
picture of it.
We weren't there long because we
I
were
have
all
no
really tired.
memory of sitting in there. Oh my
we were
god.
all completely drained and tired by the time we got there. We only stayed there for like,
2 minutes.
Because
like 20
last
minutes
year
or
when
so.
we were there,
We
spent
spent
most
most
of
of
we
our
spent
time
a
there.
lot of
Yeah.
time there and got really
Yeah.
good EVPs
Yeah.
in there.
I think we done 1 EVP, and it was like literally like 15
Silence.
minutes long.
I think
like, it
we
was-
were like
yeah.
exhausted at that stage. as
Yeah,
well.
we just
were
hit the end of the day, like,
It was night 2
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
of back-to-back investigations, so I think
Yeah.
we were wrecked.
Completely drained,
Yeah.
probably. I
And
really
that was
don't
really late
remember
in the
that. I
night
must
as
have been
well.
half asleep at that
I
stage.
remember I gave you, sent you the video and you were singing.
No.
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 You just
Me
sang.
and Karen?
You and Karen sang.
What was I
You
saying?
started it.
I don't remember that at all.
I can't remember the song now, but there's a clip I sent into the chat, and you were singing in it. But we were literally only there for, I wouldn't say more than half an
I'd say
hour.
we're nearly just passing through.
Yeah.
That's why I
I
can't
want
remember
to know
that at
what we
all.
were singing.
We were
I
so
want to know what I
tired.
was singing.
No,
too.
I don't want to know what we're singing because they will be singing it for the next month.
Yeah, it was one of those catchy songs.
Chicken, banana,
Banana.
chicken,
banana,
banana.
banana.
This happens regularly.
Annabelle, do your stuff.
If she moves on that feckin' table, I'm gone. I go back to Liam.
We do not
That's why I
have
told her to
Annabelle.
move.
We don't have Annabelle. It wasn't us. We didn't steal her.
Oh no, we actually, there's a little doll on, there's a picture of her up on our Instagram as well. She's sitting on a little tricycle and she's just feckin' weird looking.
She's creepy.
So Serena christened her Annabelle
Creepy. She cycles too.
and makes noise.
Just on a little trike.
So I think we called it a night after the little snug, and we decided to go for a little snoozy woozy.
Snoozy
A snoozy
woozy.
woozy.
We needed a few hours sleep at that stage.
We needed sleep because we were heading home the next day. Oh no, we weren't. We were heading to Swansea. Sorry.
We were going for some pampering and luxury in a hotel. Well, not pampering, but like an actual bed. That felt
An
like
actual
pampering
bed.
after the 2 nights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very true. You feckers with your hot tub.
We were
Yeah,
having a day
so-
off.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a really enjoyable investigation.
It was much like there was a lot more activity that one than the first one. As
Yeah.
you said, I think we were all kind of
I think we're just all in
Oh
awe
my
a bit
God.
the first time. And
Yeah.
we're like, oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
And no, it was brilliant. Like I have to say, I really enjoyed it. Like
Yeah, it's definitely become one of my favourites, and I
Yeah.
will 100% come back
I
again.
can't wait to go
I
back.
can't wait to
Oh,
go back
same.
already.
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
I think us as 4 friends, we just get on so well, and we have to laugh, and it's just
Yeah, we enjoy ourselves.
We enjoy
Like we're not,
ourselves.
we don't take
We're not
ourselves
so
too
strict.
seriously.
yeah.
We just try to enjoy the investigations and
That's it, and that's
enjoy
what
the
builds up the
locations.
energy, like.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're not afraid to call each other out either and be like, right lads, come on,
Shut
let's
up.
shut up. We need to get this
Concentrate.
done.
And shut up.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's normally me and Emma that gets in trouble.
Yeah. We giggle too much.
And we all are very easily distracted.
Yeah.
To be
Oh,
fair now.
too easily distracted.
So the next day, we eventually got up and got dressed and got ready. We cleaned. We emptied the rubbish bags.
Eventually, I think we were up at 7
We
o'clock.
were up
We were
early.
up early, yeah.
Yeah, none of us. Well, I don't know about you, but I definitely didn't really sleep. I was
I
lobbed.
actually passed out.
I was sitting between 2 chairs, and I could not get comfortable, and my back was
stinky
damp,
feet.
and I just
woke up
I
and
just
then
was not.
looked
It
over
was
at
not
Emma,
it.
and she had her feet out, and I was like, "Oh, that looks really comfy." So I went and put my feet out on the table, and then I passed out. And I looked at her at one stage, and she had her hat over her eyes. And I was like, "What happened to her face?"
That
The
was to
light
block
from
out the
the
glow
cat.
from the cat.
Yeah.
That cat's light is so bright.
It's so bright. It
And
was
that,
shining
that's
down
so
on me.
freaky. That cat. Oh my god.
It's so.
It's
the poor
literally a
little
mummified
kitty.
cat.
Yeah.
The poor little kitty.
Yeah, it's creepy.
It's not creepy.
So not only did they find children's remains buried around it, they found a cat's remains buried in it as well.
It was in the walls or something to ward off bad.
Why didn't
I was
just-
reading the thing.
Well, an alive cat would probably ward off bad spirits
It
better
was-
than a dead one, to be fair now.
It was believed to have been sacrificed to ward off bad
And buried in the
spirits.
walls.
It didn't
Buried
work.
into the
It
walls.
didn't work. It didn't work because whatever was in that attic was a bad spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Actually, it called itself the Beast in the attic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The beast.
The beast from the east.
So
But nobody could give us answers as to who he actually was,
No.
or if
Yeah,
it was
we
So,
never got to
whatever
the
it
bottom of
was.
if
Yeah.
anybody has been in the ancient realm and has experienced the Beast, please let us know. Write to us, text us. I don't care. Email us. Tell us who the goddamn Beast is.
So we want to know for next time so we can like call him out on his bullshit.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because we will be making a return to the ancient
Oh,
realm in.
100%. I even have it here until next time. So we packed up the car. We went around and said our goodbyes. And I know you mentioned it earlier, but this was so weird that we couldn't get that door open
Yeah.
to the bishop's room.
To the bishop's room.
Yeah, that was so strange. Like,
That was mental.
I think that was the weirdest thing out of the whole night, like the whole investigation. I know whatever about the evidence that we gathered and interactions we had throughout the night, but not being able to open that door at all, not even
Yeah.
budget, like it was fully locked in
Yeah,
place.
it was wedged.
It was
Like
just
Karen
so
has
weird.
difficulty with doors anyway in locks and stuff because she can't open them because she turns the key the wrong way.
It's true.
But we all tried
Yeah.
and none of us could open it.
But it was
it
only
was-
one of those twist and push doors. Like
Yeah, it was
I
just a
mean,
round
they
knob,
barely
like,
fit into the frame anymore. They're so old and warped and worn away.
Yeah.
possibly.
So yeah, but so it should have opened just with a tip of a finger.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Very weird.
We even tried knocking 3 times.
Yeah.
Everything.
used his cane.
We used his cane to knock on the door as well.
Maybe
Nope.
because I broke his cane the night before and burned
No.
Sorry, what?
I remember she knocked the silver top off.
Oh yeah,
The
it fell
cane.
off it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, it was the
Fixed it
tip.
though.
We fixed it.
It was the tip.
Yeah, it was
the
just a
end.
protection cover.
Yeah.
Why is it always you that takes and
I
and
didn't
breaks
take
stuff?
anything. I just knocked it off and I put it
We
back.
fixed it. We fixed it and
fixed
put
it.
it back. Don't worry.
But maybe he was like, I'm not letting them back in here. They laughed a lot. They talked
kept
shite.
me awake
They broke
all
my
night.
cane.
It seemed
No.
too much.
They almost fell asleep in the room as well.
So we went around and said our goodbyes, packed the car, we did our grounding and said our goodbyes. But until next time, because we're definitely going back.
Absolutely.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Absolutely.
Caroline will be texting you soon.
Yeah. Absolutely. So that is all about the ancient realm.
If you made it to the end of this episode, thank you so much for listening. In the next episode, we will be discussing our favourite investigation methods and equipment. So keep an eye on our socials, Paragals.Ireland, for more details and release dates. In the meantime, if you have any true paranormal stories you would like us to share, you can email us at Paragals.Ireland@gmail.com, and your story could feature on a future episode. Until next time, stay spooky.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.